Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kim here, and hope you guys are having an awesome day. It's Friday, December the 13th, 2013. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I want to say a few quick words about bullying, specifically cyberbullying. First, though, I want to show you the Peace Medallion Award that I was given a few weeks ago, and it was a surprise, and it was pretty cool. I was very honored to receive this. One of the reasons why I got it is because of standing up against bullying. And earlier this week, if you follow myself or Shalinda Kirby on social media, you'll know that there was something going on that just wasn't right. It was about a week ago that Shalinda was saying that all of a sudden her phone started going off, and it was her friends saying, "Oh my gosh, there's a page on Facebook that is talking a lot about you, and none of it is very good." And so Shalinda went to check it out, and sure enough, it was a disgusting, vile page dedicated to slamming and criticizing and just generally just being really, really mean to people, and they had been given the opportunity to do it anonymously. So how it would work is the moderator of the Facebook page would get messages from whomever, complaining about whomever, slander, double talk, just whatever, and then that person would post it as a status on this group anonymously. And more often than not, it was used for no other reason than to just take, just pot shots at people. And for the most part, I think it's all things that would never be said face to face, because these people would never have the courage to tell some of these things to someone's face. And just generally, it's an all-around misuse of social media is all it is. And I don't think it's a stretch to say that. It was just really wrong. The things that were being said about her are not worth repeating. Although earlier this week, Shalinda did do a screen cap of just one of the comments, and she posted it on her Twitter account. So if you want to go check it out and see what was said, I mean, that was just one of many things. It was just absolutely ridiculous and very hurtful. Here you've got a person that is so kind to anyone she meets. I've never heard her say a mean thing about anyone. And it's someone who really, over the past couple of years, has really tried to make a change in her life, and become a lot happier with whom she is and what she wants to be. She's lost a lot of weight, and I just think that she's on the right path in life, and she certainly didn't deserve any of the outlandish criticism and really mean things that were being said about her by people that had never met her and had no reason whatsoever to say anything ill about her personally. And so these things went on. The moderator of the group did nothing to remove them. Why would he? I mean, he's had this page going for quite some time and had never done anything about any of the slanderous, mean things that were being said. And so there came a point on Thursday where publicly on my Facebook I had mentioned that it's time to shut it down. I made an appeal out to the moderator of this page. It's time to shut it down. What you're doing is not right, and I think that social media should be used, in a positive way, to make the world a smaller place, perhaps a better place, and let's be a light for others instead of, just cutting people down and being mean to each other. There's enough of that in the world already. Let's use it for positive. And thankfully, enough people agreed and reported the page, had it taken down. I mean, let's face it. I'm sure there's going to be another page that pops up, probably by the same person doing it, and they're probably going to make us a target. Okay? I mean, hey, I've been doing what I do long enough, and I've heard all kinds of mean things about me, and I guess I've got thick skin against it because I look at it and for the most part, I just laugh. I mean, I've been called some really, really mean and nasty things, and I'm sure, I'm sure if I told you, you'd be shocked at them. But quite frankly, I've got thick skin. A 24-year-old woman who over the past number of years maybe has suffered issues with, her appearance and whatnot. I mean, probably not the thick skin that I've developed. Anyways, the bottom line is, if you see cyberbullying, I mean, there's a few things you can do. Some people might say, ignore it and it'll go away. I'm not so convinced that that is always the best way to go. Sure, they might grow tired of making you their target, and if you don't respond, well, they might stop. But typically, they'll probably just move on to another target then. So I don't necessarily think that ignoring it is the way to go. You're just, bringing on suffering to someone else then. I find that the best way to go, and I mean, you got to take it on a case-by-case basis, I think, but, if you see cyberbullying, even if it's not against you, you got to stand up and say something. One person probably is not going to make a huge difference, but collectively, we have to stand up for each other, and we have to do the right thing and report pages and tell people. And collectively, if we all take a stand against cyberbullying, people like the person that started that page here in Medicine Hat. Eventually something will happen. Maybe a light bulb will go off in their head that they can't do it any longer, or maybe someone that does know who's moderating this page will talk to them and say, "Don't be an idiot. Like, cut that stuff out. You're doing no good whatsoever, and you're hurting people." I mean, look at the news. Amanda Todd, Rehtaeh Parsons. The fact is, cyberbullying is evil and it's wrong and it's completely unnecessary, and we have to take a stand to make sure that people realize that when it comes to social media, it's changing and it's evolving, and calling people out and saying nasty things, and even if it's just saying nasty things against even a business that maybe didn't give you quite the right service that you received or whatever, call them up then. Pick up your phone and say, "Look, I didn't quite receive the service that I was hoping. I would love to give you a chance to make it right," because I know that typically most businesses will want to make it right when their reputation is on the line. So guys, like I say, social media is changing, and hopefully it's becoming a better place. But it's up to all of us to make sure that that happens. So if you see cyberbullying, tell someone, report the group. Don't just stand by and watch it happen. Okay? Do something. Anyways, that's all. Just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all the best in 2014. If I don't see you and talk to you before then, I wish you nothing but the best. Okay? See ya.